If you're in the Conyers area and you're affected by the BioLab chemical plume, you need to take some steps to safeguard yourself, your friends, and your family.
Stay indoors. Make sure to keep your windows and your doors shut tight. This will keep the wind from bringing the plume to your areas. Officials from Rockdale County have particularly emphasized this.
Also, make sure to shut down your ventilation systems. If your HVAC or HVAC system pulls in air from the outside, you may want to shut it off to avoid risk of contamination. However, in the rare case that your HVAC system can recirculate indoor air, you can continue using it.
Check for symptoms. Chemical exposure can cause irritation to the eyes, skin, and respiratory system. Pre-existing conditions like asthma can worsen these symptoms. If you have any chest tightness or difficulty breathing, seek medical advice or contact the Georgia Poison Center at 404-856-6252.
Air quality levels fluctuate during the plume depending on if it's day or night, because at nighttime when there's cooler temperatures, the chemicals can actually rise up from the ground. Make sure to frequently check the air quality levels in your area based off of the EPA live data.
By following these steps, you can minimize your risk of exposure while local authorities work to manage the situation.
You might be asking, how long will this last? Officials are saying there are fluctuations in the plume depending on wind conditions and cleanup efforts. But remember, aside from the chemical plume in the air, the effects could be much longer lasting when it comes to your water and soil quality.
Is your water safe? A lot of environmental tests have already been done, but it'll take about a week or two to get the results. In the meantime, listen to advice from local authorities and environmental authorities. Additionally, there is a possibility that chemicals like chlorine and other byproducts from the BioLab chemical exposure can get into the water supply, especially if there is a plume over a body of water or a runoff from firefighting efforts.
The gases released in the chemical plume include carbon monoxide, hydrogen chloride, and phosgene gas. Unfortunately, your standard COVID mask will not work for filtering out chloride gas and phosgene gas. To protect against chlorine gas and phosgene gas, you would need a full-face respirator or an activated charcoal filter, and that's just not possible for most individuals. If you absolutely need to use your home HVAC system, I would recommend getting a cut-to-size activated charcoal filter that you can place in front of your HVAC filter.
In summary, if you're concerned about phosphogenes and other hazardous gases, a simple face mask is not enough. You need a proper gas mask with proper filters, or just avoid exposure altogether. And make sure to follow proper guidelines from local officials and environmental authorities.